My name is John Nuguid, and this is my last lecture. Chapter 1. An injured lion still wants to roar. If I were to be asked what animal would most represent me, I'd tell him it'd be an owl. You're probably going to ask why an owl. Owls are one of the most brilliant birds as far as I know. And just like an owl, I'm quite attentive and aware of my surroundings. Owls are also known to be nocturnal. And just like owls, I stay up at night playing League of Legends or doing homework. I'll only play on weekends though, otherwise I'd be studying and focusing on school. Owls are very intelligent and practical when they hunt and survive, making them great problem solvers. Like an owl, I face my problems by thinking before acting, resulting to better solutions and decisions. That is one of an owl's greatest strengths, along with their keen sight, knowledge, and great decision-making skills. That is why I chose an owl over any other animal. Chapter 4. The Parent Lottery. We all have special people in our lives who have helped and supported us up till now. I'd give that spot to my parents and my older brother. Ever since I was a kid, they've always given me their full support, guidance, and their love. Especially my brother, who I've always looked up to and hope to surpass someday. My brother was always better than me at everything I do, but that didn't stop me. Instead, it brought me motivation and inspiration. My brother is one of the people who have helped me get this far. He's always helped me when I needed help, and has always been there for me when my parents weren't around. My parents have also been one of the greatest supporters in my life. Without them, I wouldn't be here today. They've always taught me right from wrong, and have always guided me to the right path, assuring my success. I honestly don't know what I'd do without them. They're the best family I could ever have. Chapter 28. Dream Big. Ever since I was a kid, I've always dreamed of following in my brother's footsteps and joining the army. To me, my brother was just the coolest person ever, and I wanted to be just like him. He had inspired me in so many ways. Although that changed when my brother convinced me to join the Air Force instead. He had told me that I'd be doing something different, something that he would never be able to do since he's in the army. He also told me how lucky I'd be piloting a jet at the speed of sound. He had also taught me that I should follow my own dreams and not to chase a path that you might not even end up enjoying. Although, despite my brother technically crushing my dream, it also gave way to another dream, one that I alone will be following. No one can predict the future, but I'm confident in my decision and my dream. Chapter 53. Never give up.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
Give up. Sometimes it takes more than once to accomplish something. Failing the first time doesn't necessarily mean that you should simply give up. It is also another opportunity to try again. Throughout my entire life of growing up, I've always been a fan of Marvel and all the movies so far. But especially with Endgame coming up, I was very hellbound seeing it, no matter what. Although on the day it finally did, my mother was against me going. It felt very unfair and frustrating, not being able to watch the movie that I've always been waiting for. Although, I didn't let that stop me, so I struck a deal with my mother, offering to wash the dishes non-stop for a whole month. And luckily, it worked, and she accepted it. I was finally able to see Avengers Endgame with my friends, at the cost of washing dishes. Though it was definitely worth it, as it will always be the movie that I'd give a rating of 3,000. Chapter 56. Tigger or Eeyore. I consider myself a Tigger, since he's the most positive one out of the two. I myself would prefer a positive life rather than a negative one. I consider myself as an optimist, since I always choose to see the best in everything, and rather than get upset when things don't go my way, I choose to accept it and try moving on. Being negative really won't solve anything, and would honestly make things worse. Throughout my life, my mother had always told me to see the good in life, rather than see its flaws, and that has gotten me very far. Keeping a strong positive mindset and keeping my composure during tough times has proven to be more efficient rather than being negative. Thinking beyond the obstacles of life is what I truly prefer, and is also what makes me a Tigger. Sure, life gives you problems and troubles at times, but being able to see the good things out of its bad things is what truly sets the Tigger apart from